you can improve front splits flexibility with strength training for your hip flexors and your hamstrings.
As a competitive ice skater, I used to have to spend hours a week stretching to maintain my abilities. It's wild to be able to see my husband never stretch and be able to do the front splits cold. I wish I had this information when I was skating, because honestly, it would have made me so much better and saved me so much time.
But the point is not to be able to do a front split, and definitely not to work through any pain. In fact, that's how it works, by finding the level that feels good, addressing your stretch strength in harmony, and then you get huge long-term return on investment. I just want to be able to play basketball without my knees hurting. That's what I achieved, so I've kept training in this style. ATG split squat and seated good morning progression can improve squat mobility, but past ankle injuries are often a limiting factor.
I had a horrible off-ice ankle injury that ended my figure skating career. I re-sprained my ankle that year about 5 more times. Nobody taught me stretch strength training.
Yeah, and no one was even making things like tib bars back when Alyssa sprained her ankle. It wasn't broad knowledge. It can be now. Stretch strength training for the hamstrings and inner thighs can improve pancake flexibility, but the standing pancake is a really nice finishing touch, and it's an example that weights are not the only means of increasing loading. As you go wider, your groin is under more load, and we're specifically progressing from hands, which are a lot of support, to elbows, which are much less support, and then no elbows.
Being flexible isn't enough. Being strong and flexible gives you the best chance of not getting hurt. It's just common sense. This is really important to me because I want to be there ice skating with my kids for many years to come.
I improved my bridge flexibility purely from strength training.
I think just about all of us could use stretch strength training in the opposite direction of the modern posture. I wish I could only do stretch strength training, but we do then find benefit in strengthening some commonly weak links. Just about everyone we've trained is weak in the middle of the back.
As a mom of 2 toddlers, they are wrecking the body. My back is always bent over like this, picking up one kid, trying to make sure they're safe. So these 2 exercises are honestly the most important to me.
Thank you for watching this far. To conclude, for us, stretch strength training is kind of our middle of 3 main categories that we break the ATG system down into. Category 1 being backward sled or treadmill. You're pushing through the ground. The resistance is from the ground, not here. We hooked my mom up to 1,000 pounds last week. The sled just didn't move. It's fundamentally different. And because it's so safe, you can get into a rhythm. You can get cardio while strengthening your feet, getting healing for the knees. So we think of backward sled or treadmill as the foundation of ATG. Then that actually improves your results when you dig in with stretch strength training. And then the third part is fixing weak links, which will probably be our topic next week. You could see an example there for muscles in the middle of the back. Any last words, baby?
Honestly, you guys don't even know the Ben Patrick that I started dating 13 years ago. He used to ice his knees after every workout. He had painkillers that I found out about literally maybe like in the last couple of years were in his little compartment in the car. I would want to go for a walk, and that was like too much effort for him because he would use his knees for workouts. I think my calves were stronger than his in the beginning.
Knees were probably way stronger than mine.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he had a couple knee surgeries already. Just a totally different guy than the amazing, charismatic, who just now wants to share everything that he has learned to help himself with the world and you. So thank you very much for always improving. He's gotten better and better as a boyfriend and as a husband and as a dad. So I'm very proud of him.
Thanks, baby. Best compliment when you become a dad. Go for that compliment as a dad. You'll see it hits the best. Thanks, baby.
You're welcome.
And thanks to you for being willing to learn all this stuff. It often goes against what we've broadly been taught. Thanks for supporting ATG, doing our programs, supporting our up-and-coming equipment. We're actually trying to just make a system of equipment that costs a lot less than a traditional system and addresses mobility. I walk into gyms, I look around, I see thousands of dollars, all these machines everywhere, and then a thin paper thin yoga mat in the corner. There's your mobility. I mean, it's true though, and we tend to get what we put our energy on. So we're trying to help that shift. And really, it's all of you out there that are spreading this message and making amazing things happen. So thank you. Thanks, babe. Great job.